Hope you're all doing good. I'm a social teacher Aisha. Children, in previous class we completed with our states of India, right? Lesson number 6. We are going to start with lesson number 7, Delhi. Okay, children, everyone please take out your page number 213 in your textbook. Okay, keep it ready. I'll be doing the explanation part. Okay, you already studied about Delhi is the capital of our country, right? Delhi is the capital of our India. New Delhi is the capital of our India. Okay, Delhi is a metropolitan city, children. Delhi is a metropolitan city which is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. Okay, let me repeat. Delhi is a metropolitan city which is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. Okay, it has two parts, children. One is Old Delhi and New Delhi. Okay, one is Old Delhi and New Delhi. UP is surrounded by the east. Okay, if Delhi is here, it is being surrounded by the UP in the east, Haryana in the northwest and south. So Delhi is in between of UP and Haryana. UP is something what is Uttar Pradesh. I repeat, Delhi is a metropolitan city. It is also the capital of our country. It is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. Delhi has two parts, children. One is Old Delhi and New Delhi. Delhi is surrounded by Uttar Pradesh in the east and Haryana from the north, west and south. Okay. So Delhi was built 7 times, children. Delhi was built 7 times. It was built 7 times. Earlier in Mahabharata era, when Pandavas were there, it was named as Indraprastha. Okay, Delhi, when Pandavas were there, right, during the Mahabharata period, it was named as Indraprastha. Later, Mughals, when Mughals were ruling our country, they named India Delhi as Shah Jahanabad. Okay, they named the Delhi as Shah Jahanabad. Then, in 1911, okay, as I said, Delhi was rebuilt 7 times. Okay, they used to destroy it and they used to build 7 times, rebuilt it 7 times. In 1911, earlier British capital, before 1911, British capital was Kolkata. Okay, before 1911, British capital was Kolkata. In 1911, they shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi. Okay, they shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi. When, children? In 1911. Okay. Then New Delhi was formed. First it was only one Delhi, then New Delhi. First it was Old Delhi. Once again they have formed a New Delhi. Okay. New Delhi was planned by Edwin Lutyens. Okay. Who planned the New Delhi was? It was planned by the British officer. It was Edwin Lutyens. Okay, children. I repeat everything here. Delhi was earlier, Delhi is the capital of our country. It is a metropolitan city situated on the banks of river Yamuna. We have Delhi two parts, this Old Delhi and New Delhi. Delhi is surrounded by the Uttar Pradesh in the east and Haryana from north, south and west. Delhi was rebuilt for 7 times. During Mahabharata time, Delhi was named as Indraprastha. And when Mughals started to rule our country, they renamed Delhi as a Shah Jahanabad. Okay. And in 1911, children, before 1911, British capital was Kolkata. Then in 1911, they shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi. Okay. Then, after that, New Delhi was formed. It was planned by Sir Edwin Lutyens. Okay, it was planned by Sir Edwin Lutyens. This is the history of the Delhi, how it was started and what were the surrounding locations, who gave the names and all. Okay. Now, if we come to the climate, in Delhi, children, Delhi is hot in summers and cold in winters. Okay. During summer time, Delhi is very hot. Okay, it will cross about 50 degrees temperature. But in winters, it will come somewhere around even minus degrees also. So Delhi's temperature is hot in summer and cold in winter. Hot and dry winds called blue. Okay, the hot airs will come from as you know, it is situated, they don't have any Himalayas near Delhi. It is situated some near the desert region. If you see Haryana, if you be closing here, you will find the Rajasthan and all over there. Okay, it has a hot and dry winds. Okay, hot and dry winds called Lu will come in the month of June. And it mostly rains between the July and September. Okay, mostly rains in between July and September. And January is the coldest month of the year in the Delhi. I repeat the climate, children. Delhi is very hot in summers and very cold in winters. Hot and dry winds called Lu will blow in the month of May and June, and it mostly rains in from the July and September. July, August and September it rains mostly over there. And January is the coldest month of the year in the Delhi. Okay children, I repeat everything from the first. Delhi is a metropolitan city. It is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. It has two parts, one is Old Delhi and New Delhi. Delhi is surrounded by Uttar Pradesh in the east and Haryana from the north and south as well as west. Delhi was rebuilt 7 times. Okay, during the Pandavas era, Mahabharata time, Delhi was known as Indraprastha. Then when Mughals invaded India, they renamed it as Shah Jahanabad. Okay, then in 1911, before 1911, British capital was Kolkata, then they shifted it for Delhi. Then New Delhi was formed. Sir Edwin Lutyens planned New Delhi. Okay, New Delhi. Then if we come for climate, the climate of the Delhi is very hot in summers and very cold in winters. Hot and dry winds called Lu. They blow in the month of May and June. And July and September they'll find a heavy rainfall over there. And January is the coldest month of the year. Okay, children, we have completed with the history of Delhi as well as climate. Next we'll be going to the government and high commissions. Okay children, so we have studied about the climate, right? Now we are going to study about the government and high commissions. You know, as Delhi is a capital of our country, right? So many of the government offices, government things would be held in the Delhi itself. Okay, Delhi is operated by the central government as it's a union territory, so it is operated by the central government. Who and all stays in Delhi? Which are the government officers or government employees stays in Delhi? One is president, Prime Minister and other ministers. They stay in Delhi. Okay. President lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan. President lives in a Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is situated in the Raisina Hills. Where does the president live? President lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is situated in the Raisina Hills. Okay, this Rashtrapati Bhavan, in front it has Mughal gardens. Okay, it are beautiful Mughal gardens which is open for the public. Even we also can go and see the Mughal gardens in the month of February. Okay. Then, apart from president, prime minister, and other ministers, who also is central secretariat. Okay, this central secretariat just available from the south block. Okay, central secretariat where ministers have their offices. This central secretariat and the ministers have their own offices. Okay, they have their offices. Which is in the area of the south block. The prime minister office in south block. Other ministers and departments of the government work from the building around the south block. Okay, this central secretariat and other ministers, okay, they work from the south block. Who has office in south block? Is prime minister has its office in south block, and their work and the other departments work around the south block itself. Then the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, these are the two meetings which are held in Parliament House. We know what is Parliament. Okay, Parliament House where the meetings are conducted related to our countries. Okay, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they held their meetings in the Parliament House. Okay, the government of other countries, now the government also of other countries, now different people will come and stay, different countries people will come and stay in our country, right? So to maintain peace and all with them, the government of different countries, they have their embassies in our Delhi. Government of different countries, even we have our embassies in different country, even their people who comes and stay in our country, even they have their embassies in our country. Okay children, I will repeat it. Government and about High Commission. Government, Delhi is ruled by the central government. Okay, Delhi is governed by the central government. Okay, the important offices, many of the important offices are located here. Who are stays in Delhi? President, Prime Minister, other ministers are staying in Delhi. President lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is in Delhi itself. Okay, near the Rashtrapati Bhavan, they have a beautiful office, beautiful Mughal garden. Okay, which we also, normal public also can go and see in the month of February. Okay, where this Rashtrapati Bhavan is situated, which is situated in the Raisina Hills. Okay, central secretariat and other ministers are they will be operating from the south block. Prime Minister's office is also in the south block itself. Okay, and what happens in Delhi of other offices is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, they held a meeting in Parliament House. Okay, Parliament House is where meetings are held. Okay, related to our country affairs or related to our anything related to the country. All the meetings are held in the Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And other country embassies also situated in the country. Okay, number Delhi. Okay, children, I have revised government and high commission. Next, if we go for tourist places. Okay, children, so we have finished off the Government of High Commissions. Now we are going to tell you about the tourist places. So children, tourists from all over the world, they will come and visit Delhi. Okay, why? Because Delhi has many famous monuments. You know, our country was invaded by the British and then by the foreigners and all, by the Mughals and all, right? So they built many monuments over there. For example, the Red Fort was built by Shah Jahan. Who built the Red Fort? The Red Fort was built by Shah Jahan. It was made by the red sandstone. Okay, then Jamia Masjid. It is the biggest masjid. Okay, it's the biggest masjid. It's also built in the sandstone. It is the largest mosque in India. Okay, and on Red Fort, Prime Minister hoists the flag on the Red Fort. Okay, he hoists the flag of the Red Fort and on the Independence Day. Then opposite to the fort we have Jamia Masjid. It's largest mosque in the country. Then we have Qutub Minar over there. Qutub Minar, which was built by Qutbuddin Aibak, which is 773 meters tall. Qutub Minar, which is a 73 meters tall, which is built by Qutbuddin Aibak. Then next to it we have Iron Pillar of Mehrauli. Okay, it is an oldest which does not rust. Usually iron will rust, children. Usually iron will rust. It will become black and it will be rusted. But this Iron Pillar of Mehrauli does not rust. Till now it has not been rusted. Okay, then we have Jantar Mantar, the oldest monument, observatory of our country. Then other interesting places we have like Humayun's Tomb, Lodi Gardens, India Gate, Rajghat, Shantivan Shankar, International Doll Museum and Delhi Hut. Okay, so what and all the tourist places we have is we have Red Fort, we have Jamia Masjid, we have Qutub Minar, Iron Pillar of Mehrauli, we have Jantar Mantar over there, Humayun's Tomb, Lodi Garden, India Gate, Rajghat, Shantivan Shankar's International Doll Museum, Zoo and Delhi Hut. These are all the tourist places. Apart from that, our country's father of our nation, that is Mahatma Gandhi's Samadhi is also situated in Delhi, Rajghat. Okay. And near to that we have Amar Jawan Jyoti, which the Amar Jawan Jyoti, Amar means long, Jawan is for soldiers. Not only for soldiers who are working in army, for everyone who gave their lives for who struggled for our country independence. For them, Amar Jawan Jyoti, Jyoti is something as a lamp over there, light over there, which will be continuously burned. Okay, continuously they will lit that lamp over there. It burns continuously for the memory of the Indians who sacrificed their lives for our country. I repeat, children, tourist places of our country is Red Fort, Jamia Masjid, Qutub Minar, Iron Pillar of Mehrauli, Lodi Gardens, Humayun Tomb, Rajghat, Shantivan, Shankar's International Doll Museum, Zoo and Hut. We have many tourist places over there. Okay, Rajghat, our father of nation Mahatma Gandhi Samadhi also is there in the Rajghat. And continuously Amar Jawan Jyoti is being burns continuously in the memory of those Indians who have sacrificed their life for our country. Okay, quickly I'll give you a recap of our history of Delhi. You know, Delhi was built on the banks of river Yamuna. Okay, it is surrounded by the Uttar Pradesh in the east and Haryana from the north, south and west. Delhi is a union territory and it has been named as the national capital of Delhi. It has two parts, one is New Delhi and Old Delhi. Okay, and Delhi is built by the 7 times. Under the Pandavas during Mahabharata era, it was named as the Indraprastha. Okay, and during when Mughals invaded, it has been named as a Shah Jahanabad. Okay, in 1911, British shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi. Then British built a new city near Delhi and renamed it as a New Delhi. Okay, it was planned by Edwin Lutyens. Delhi has all the governments, major and important government offices in India. Okay, and climate of Delhi is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. Hot and dry winds called Lu, they blow in the month of May and June. And in the month of July till September, there is rains mostly in the month of July and September. And January is the coldest month of the year in the Delhi. Then if we come for government and high commissions, we have many important offices over there. As we have Prime Minister's Rashtrapati Bhavan over there, which is situated in the Raisina Hills. Okay, and we have a Prime Minister's office also over there, and other ministers' offices like Central Secretariat, Home Minister, everything is operated in the Delhi itself. Okay, and in Delhi we have beautiful Mughal garden which is situated near the Rashtrapati Bhavan itself, which is open for the public for every February. Then we have Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha meetings held in the Parliament House. Parliament House is also situated in Delhi. So whatever the country's affairs, news will be our country's affairs, anything they want to do, they'll do with in the Parliament Houses of the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha only. Other countries' embassies also are situated in Delhi. And if you come for tourist places, we have many tourist places like you can see Red Fort, Jamia Masjid, Qutub Minar, Iron Pillar of Mehrauli, Humayun's Tomb, Shankar's International Doll Museum, Shantivan, many other important tourist places are located in Delhi which we can go and see. And others also from all over the country also people will come and see. Rajghat is a samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi ji. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi. Who is Mahatma Gandhi? Our father of nation. Okay, there is a samadhi over in the Rajghat. Then Amar Jawan Jyoti is a flame at India Gate. Amar Jawan Jyoti is a flame at India Gate, children. It's situated near the India Gate, which is burned continuously for the memory of the people who gave their life for our country. Okay, so I have finished till two list of places. I want everyone to read the textbook. If there is any doubt, we will beat in our interactive session, children. Okay, bye bye, children. Take care.